Hello and welcome to this week's edition of a Thinking Boy podcast. I'm your host, Cesar Perez with...
My name is Irving Daniel Tabares, but y'all can call me Danny Tabs. That's
Danny
the name
Tabs.
I'm going by these days.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate you coming by, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, we literally just started talking, like, a couple days ago, a few days ago.
Yeah, like maybe a day ago, honestly. It was like 2 days, maybe, max. And you got some good vibes. You were talking about, like, you were listening to the podcast and stuff, and I was like, come on down. I had no idea you had a podcast either.
Yeah, man. I just started it, like, a year ago. It's also, it's actually because of Ulysses.
Yes, shout out to Ulysses.
Yeah, Ulysses from Inside the North Side. I see his sticker over there.
Yeah. I have some extra ones if you want some. I have some extra ones.
Man. Yeah, because me and him stopped talking for like years, like 4 years probably. Mm-hmm. Just because of me, like I pulled out of like my social life, you know. I erased all my social media accounts.
Damn, you're fucking going nomad.
Yeah, well, like I had this relationship I was in, and I was just focused on that. I got my apartment and everything. But like all the stuff I was doing, it wasn't really healthy for me, you know, like cutting off like all my friends like that, you know what I mean? Like at the time I thought I should have like, you know, like I was thinking I should focus on like being an adult, you know, like focusing on like the life I'm building. But I learned over time you shouldn't cut off people like that, you know, like unless they're being toxic to you, or if something is going on there that's not beneficial to like either one, you shouldn't cut them off, you know. So did you have a question?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, would people reach out when you did that?
Actually, a couple people reached out, and it's kind of funny they did because of them reaching out to me, I held like a special place for them, like in my heart, you know. I was like, okay, this guy is someone I should keep here, you know, like I should reach out to him every now and then. And that led me to creating really cool connections now, like in the podcast. Because when I first formed the podcast, it was literally just for me to have my best friends over and just talk. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking, okay, like I might not be the person to have like all the like everything I need to create what I want to.
Right.
But maybe my interesting friends do. My interesting, talented friends, my intelligent friends. Maybe they have something that I can help share into the world, you know, and maybe I can create something there.
Right.
So the people that reach out to me, I reach out to them. I was like, hey, I have a podcast. Would you want to be on? You know, just have a conversation. That's it, you know. And, you know, like most of them said yes, you know. They were like, yeah,
cool,
dude.
Man. That's kind of what I did, honestly.
Yeah, it's cool, yeah. And then it's crazy how, like, just doing that little thing branches off into so many different things.
No,
like,
sure.
I was not expecting.
Nah, me either, man. Like, I mean, even getting guests like you, like a musician who, like, I had no idea you existed. And
Dude, yeah.
It's weird how, like, that's just so dope. If it's like the universe kind of bringing, like, similar people together, bro.
Exactly, man. Like, something I keep thinking about is this show I just watched called Loki. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how there's like a sacred timeline and like Nexus events and shit.
That shit was crazy.
And like I think of that like in real life, like even though it's just like a show, you know, I think of it, okay, like if something happens, it's because it's a sacred timeline. It's supposed to happen, you know. So,
I do think about that. I'm like, what if easily we could have passed each other and like never met.
Yeah,
never
it's probably happened before, you know what I mean? Like we've probably been at the same shows or something.
And just not
interacted,
dude. Until one time we do. That's trippy. That's real trippy.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, dude, that you invited me over. Because I've never really shared my story like this, like not even in my podcast. Like we were talking about before, you know, I like to place my focus on my guest. And people have told me, you know, I should do like a solo podcast. And I pretty much will, you know. It's in store for the future. But there's no rush right now, like, you know, like
our boy Ulysses does that. He has some solo.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about his podcast. Huh? Yeah, I love that, and that inspires me to like want to do it myself. You know,
for sure. Because
like I'm kind of like not like self-conscious. Because like for example, like today I'm more than open to like share. Like I'm very open to share like private aspects of my life. Finally, you know what I mean. I feel comfortable with myself, so why not? So later on, for sure, I'll do it in my podcast. I'll just talk about what's going on with me. But there's no rush, like I said. You know, I'm only doing this because you invited me, and I thought, why not? You know.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like the door's been open. Well, like why not? Why not go in and take it? You know.
Yeah. We were talking about me being on yours as well.
Yeah,
I would like to do.
You totally should, man. I have no guests lined up right now. Because right now I have like a backlog like that I'm trying to catch up with. You know, last year I took a break from the podcast because I do seasons.
Okay.
Based on how burnt out I am, which is not the way you should do it.
I completely understand. I took like a long break from I think last November
yeah.
to like the end of December.
Okay.
Just like a solid, like it's almost like a month and a half off. Just 'cause I was
Okay.
like, I just need to like recover from shit.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
And I'm been like, I think this year, what I'm gonna do is like upload 3 weeks out the month.
Okay.
And then have like a week where I'm just off.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do because I definitely need a week where I'm just kind of like not doing
For sure,
shit.
100%, dude. That's my goal in the next few weeks. Because in the next 3 weeks, I'll be caught up with my guests. You know what I mean? Like I'll be caught up with like, because like I hate the fact that I recorded some guests and then I released their episode like 3 months later, like with the kiddos. You know?
I got you.
Like I hate that I did that. Like even though they were all cool with it, they all told me, oh yeah, like take your time, I understand. It shouldn't be like, it's not fair to my guests, you know what I mean? Because like during the podcast, they're plugging their stuff they have going on, their shows at the time. Yeah, okay. And then I release it all late, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I shouldn't do that.
Man, sometimes I feel like I release my shit too early, bro.
No, that's awesome. Like,
you know what I mean? Like I would like, I get real tempted as soon as just having the file edited and done. I'm like, all right, I want to upload this like immediately. At least the audio version. I'll put the audio out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had some guests be like, all right, you need to like. I forgot my boy. I think his name is Jay Bands. I just had him like a couple like weeks ago. And he's like, all right, drop these 3 shorts. But like before you actually drop the episode, I'm
the little trailers, cool. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay. I think like for certain guests, I'm down to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Like build some hype up, and then that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. It's just for every guest. It's like nah. Like I have some guests where I'm
too
just
much
like,
effort, man.
Yeah, I'm just like bullshitting with some like with like my friends or some shit.
Yeah,
like, I don't think that needs like a trailer.
Like maybe afterwards have like little clips and shit.
I think after would be like better for those kind of episodes, and then like an artist like that, I would kind of like do before.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, man, like a big reason why I said yes to coming over today is because of what you said, you know, like you release episodes really fast. And I'm curious how you do that because, like, I feel like I take too long, you know?
I edited. I will be honest with you, it kind of, now that I'm using 2 cameras, it's kind of fucking me up a little bit. Cause,
shit.
I have to, like, that one's shooting me.
So it's more stuff to do, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So I'd have to watch it legit. Because before, what I would do, bro, honestly, I would just cut out the beginning bullshit and then the end bullshit and then attach both parts.
And then sometimes it will be things like you didn't even fix.
Yeah, and like if they text me, then they'll be like, yo, I told you to take this out. I'm like, oh, fuck, my bad. And then I'll re-edit it and uploaded it.
Okay.
I would just do that. I would cut out the beginning, then cut out the end. And the audio doesn't take me too long. I compress it, and then I do like a filter curve EQ, I think, or something like that.
And that's all there on Audacity?
On Audacity, yeah. So I'll use those, and then I'll use those 2, and then I'll compress it one more time. And for the most part, that does the trick. And then I'll just take the audio that's chopped up, add the intro to it. I used to do an outro, but now it's mainly just the intro. And then I'll like upload it like that. And it'll take me like probably like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. But the video aspect does like slow me down a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Like, usually what I do, because like I started doing video also. So like usually what I do now is I just take care of the audio, post that on Spotify, you know, just the audio version, you know, and then then I'll work on the video, like, you know, like in the next couple of days, and then post that afterwards. Gotcha. Right now I'm trying out different things, different formulas, you know, to see what works.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now, man, honestly, especially with like this 2 shit, because like I said, I wouldn't really listen to the episode all the way through. I would just kind of upload it, and I would do it the same night, so I remember what we said.
Okay.
But with the video, it's like I have to watch everything. Yeah. Like now, what I usually do is like I sync up everything, and then I watch it, and then as it's playing out, I'm clicking. Like if you're talking, I'll click on your screen, and then if I'm talking, I'll click on my screen.
Yeah.
And just like record that for like an hour, then it'll be over the whole file, and it'll have like those cuts in it.
Okay, cool.
On Adobe, I think Premiere.
Damn, you have the whole Adobe suite.
Too expensive, man.
So like you can just pick certain programs and
okay. I think I have Adobe Premiere and I have 2 for my photography. I have like Photoshop and I have Lightroom.
I'll look into that, because I've been hearing a lot of, because like I've been kind of like just asking questions, you know, like to people that I know, and like a lot of people have like referred me to Adobe.
They're just really expensive, but they have a really good product, like for sure. And then also, I think for like if you're willing to pay $60 a month, I don't know how your finances are. But I think you get all the packages. You get everything there.
16 months. That's not that bad, you know.
It's not too bad, honestly. Right now, I'm paying 40 for the 2 separate ones, because one of them comes with the cloud. Like I think the video one comes with like a cloud with like a terabyte, like a shitload of space.
Shit.
So that one's like 20, and then I have another 20 for like the photography pack.
Okay. That's cool. Then it comes with storage also. So
No, that definitely comes in handy.
You get what you pay for,
shit like crazy.
Same here, man. Like now, like doing this, like I had no idea storage is gonna be such a a scarce resource. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, for real, yeah.
before doing this, I never once thought about storage. You know, like, oh, it'll be easy. I have a computer. You know.
Nah, for sure, dude.
I have
I
flash
have to delete
drives.
games sometimes because like, I just don't have the space.
I erased all my games.
Oh my god! All I have is Fortnite and I think Minecraft or some shit like that.
Yeah, I had to because like right now I have like no space for games. You know, I wish, but yeah, like, I feel like my games are just like my form of like, you know, like leisure time is just like watching like Marvel shows,
Okay.
Star Wars shows. Yeah, like I do that to relax. You know, when like I feel like I'm too like focused on like work and shit. Okay, I just gotta like just watch something. Playing games, I feel like it stresses me out more sometimes.
I got you.
'Cause I fucking suck at games, dude.
For real? What would you consider like your favorite?
My
video
favorite
game?
that I'm good at, or just favorite,
That's a good question. The one that you're good at.
okay,
I'm like really good in Tetris, bro. Randomly.
Tetris is pretty lit, man.
I like playing that shit, man. It's a good like put a podcast on and just play Tetris. I could do that shit a lot.
Man, dude, that's a good question because I haven't played in a while. But right now, like, okay, I was not good at this game, but it was cool. But it was called Batman Arkham Origins. Arkham Origins, yeah, because
those Arkham games are pretty good.
I'm the kind of person that likes to like do stuff in like chronological order, you know, like so like I'm gonna play Origins first and then the rest of the series. Like even though like the later ones came out first, I still want to play Origins first just to like get the storyline.
You should play Metal Gear, bro. It's all over the place.
Okay.
All over it's all over the place. I think the latest game they released, not the latest one because it's a different studio now.
Okay.
But the one before that Kojima was on, who's the creator, was The Phantom Pain. That was like, I think that came out in like 2016, 2017. It's a really good game. Really, really good. But that is technically like a prequel to the very first game. And it's like, God damn, it's so HD. But like, if I want to go back after like downgrade, yeah. That's the one thing I fucking hate. But the story's convoluted. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's a crazy story, but I enjoy it. I like the game.
Another game, yeah, when you're talking about that, I remembered about Apex. Apex is really cool.
Okay.
I used to love Apex, dude. I was obsessed with it.
Oh, shit.
I had my favorite character. Like, I used to always use Wraith because she had that, like, it's like when you run, but you're, like, phasing at the same time.
Okay.
So, like, whenever, like, people shoot at you, like, I forgot the mechanics, but, like, yeah, I had everything down. Okay, this is my character. This is like the guns I like to use.
You might be in Fortnite, bro.
I tried it. I was like beginning to scratch the surface of it, but like that's like when I stopped playing games. So like I never got to like fully like explore it. But Fortnite was cool.
They'd be getting me on the skins, bro. I'll be wasting
yeah.
on skins.
I thought I saw they had that El Chapulín Colorado on there.
They have him on there.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, dude.
They have like a shitload of Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Like, I think they had like, was it Homelander? I don't think it was Homelander.
Yeah, I think it might be. No, it was.
It was not. It was
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man. Okay.
From Invincible. I think.
That's cool.
But that was cool. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty dope. But nah, Fortnite, they be getting me. They had the Ninja Turtles, bro. Like to get all of them, bro, it's like $40.
That's funny, man. Yeah, like right now, yeah, I don't really play games. Like, I tried, but I just feel like right now I'm also trying to like build like good habits, like mental health stuff. Like I try to like journal and meditate. Yeah, I'm also trying to like listen to audiobooks, like self-help books, and also just like read actual physical books. I'm trying to do like both. But yeah, man, because like in the past I've like struggled with like school, like paying attention, my short attention span.
Okay.
And anxiety, stress, depression sometimes. And every time I do research on that stuff, like, like what should I do? A lot of it comes down to like meditation. Because when you meditate, you're training your brain. It's like working out your brain, basically. Because, like when you work out physically, you do weights, or like in your case, you do like martial arts. You also got to work out your mind, dude, because your mind is in charge of everything, and yeah, your mind's powerful, man. So like, even though you have your conscious thoughts, you also have your subconscious, and sometimes that'll do stuff for you, and you don't even realize it.
Interesting.
Like in my case, I had like bad communication habits. Like I would bad mindsets. I used to always be like a victim in my mind.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, like people would call me
why
out.
Me?
Yeah, like like why is this happening to me? Like how come other people get to do this?
Right.
And I would convince myself that was the truth. You know what I mean?
Holy shit.
And yeah, like people would call me out, and this one person called me out like really bad. Like put me in my place, like why are you being a victim? And like that's when I chose to just listen. Okay, like what do you think I should do? Like how can I work on myself to fix this. And this friend gave me a book, gave me like bunch of like worksheets and shit. I had to like fill stuff out.
Bro. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and because like my excuse at the time was like, oh, like I can't afford therapy, you know, like that was my excuse.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of expensive depending on like what you get.
yes, but like there's also ways where you can like
better help and
that, but also you can, because like my mom told me, like she kind of told me, okay, make sure to sign up for health insurance, you know. And like in the past, you know, if she told me that last year, I would have told her like, oh, I don't have money for it, you know. But this year, I just asked myself, why not? You know, like it's my health, like just do it. So I sat down, I looked up online, you know, I forgot the website.
Plans and stuff.
Yeah, like all the plans, and then I picked them out, and I paid like $7 that day. And then from then for like 12 months, I'll be paying $7 a month.
That's not too bad. That's kind of what I pay with my company.
It's not too bad at the moment, but like I'll pay for it in my taxes, of course. But if I keep that in mind, and if I keep like budgeting for that, like I'll keep reminding myself, okay, like for taxes, I'm gonna have to pay like the insurance. So keep that in mind. Have money for that. If I'm smart with it, it'll be like a piece of cake, you know.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So like I feel like now, like do what's best for me, and then figure out how to make that sustainable. You know what I mean? So that's my mindset now. I'm not saying I'm perfect now. Right now, I'm still like not where I want to be, but I'm working towards getting there. You know.
How old are you, man? I don't even know.
I'm your age, man. I'm like
27?
I'm 20. Oh, I'm 26. I'm turning 27 in August.
Okay, I just turned 27.
Yeah. Like also a big reason why I like your podcast is because like every time I hear you like talking about your age, you know, I'm like, oh shit, that's me. It's my age too. You know.
Yeah, not for sure.
And yeah, like you're very like articulate. You're very I don't know, like you seem like a smart guy. You know, like very well rounded. Like we were talking to Patio just now, and like you kept surprising me. Like when you told me you were in jiu-jitsu, I was like, oh shit, jiu-jitsu, nice.
Yeah, not for sure, bro. I can show you the Plan B gi or fucking rash guard later, but
yeah, man,
it's dope. You should get into that,
man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like after hearing you talk about that, you know, like when I told you like now's the best time to do it, I should take my own advice, you know, because a lot of times I don't do that.
Yeah, definitely, and I think it's a very it's kind of like a team effort, even though it is like an individual sport. Like there's some friends that I made at the gym for sure. We follow each other on social media, like training partners that like
it's very like camaraderie, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
it's a very much like a team kind of like family kind of thing. Especially like at the one that I go to is very much like family oriented.
That's cool because like I get it because like something that I've observed, you know, in communities is like when all of y'all have like the same struggles or same problems, like all of y'all can band together easily, you know. And like jiu-jitsu is a struggle, you know, like you're literally like inches from death sometimes, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. It's crazy. Potentially. Like the level that you see that I'm getting to see like in person, because like I said, I would just wrestle and then like we would have open mat and I would kind of fuck around with jiu-jitsu, like shit that I seen in the UFC, nothing like or videos. But like seeing the actual like levels of like, all right, like I'm all right, I'm decent, but like there's fucking like masters.
You can never like reach like a top level kind of.
And I think that's like the kind of like the catch-22, but like in a good way.
That's
where, like I don't even there's no need to get better. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal is like getting better. You feel me?
I feel like the goal is to like figure out how your body works best and like use that like 100% in jiu-jitsu. Like I've never done it, but hearing Joe Rogan and like his pals talk about it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, well, his boy Eddie Bravo is like
he's a mastermind.
Yeah, he's a mastermind for sure. There's also this guy named, if you do get into it, there's a guy named Craig Jones.
Correct. That sounds very familiar.
He's been on like a couple podcasts as well, and he's a funny fucking guy. But he's from Australia, but he trains it. He actually has a gym called B Team in Austin, Texas.
Oh, whoa!
So if you ever want to visit, yeah,
I love Austin. Dope. That's cool.
Yeah, man, it's pretty dope. I've been wanting to train over there. I have the rash guards that I have, the Plan B one. That's their shit. It's B Team shit.
Okay.
But he's really funny, man. Nice. To me, that's like the perfect representation of like jiu-jitsu. Because it's just like regular dudes just fucking off. You know what I'm saying? It's not like their level is really high level, but they're just kind of like goofing around. Like, they're just kind of like memes and shit like that. Which I think is cool because I think if you take yourself too seriously, it kind of fucks it up for me a little bit. Because I'm just like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, it creates tension, like not just within you, but with the people around you. You know what I mean? Like people won't feel as loose talking to you, or like even just being around you. You know,
we were talking about like the name that I went with for the podcast. And like if I went with like a Thinking Man's podcast, it just sounds so more assholey. Like it just seems like
who does he think he is? Like he's thinking more than all of us. Like
I feel like people would just have a perception of like, what is this guy doing, bro? Like, what do you mean you're a thinking man? What the fuck? Like, I need to be like a scholar or some shit. You feel me? But I'm just like a thinking boy. I feel like I'm still growing.
No, like I think it's cool. Like it sounds cool. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like a rapper's album or something. You know,
Thank you. I've been thinking about doing merchandise. I just need to figure out like a logo. I'm commissioning artists that
I have like a logo in mind. Like you don't have to use this. Like you can whatever. But you know, like I imagine like okay, like okay, so like the screen's black and then like there's like a yellow circle, kind of like that Spider-Man thing right there.
Okay.
Yellow circle, and then like it's like a silhouette of like a boy, you know, but like kind of like a stick figure like.
Okay.
But then he has like a cap on and like he's like this, and it's just like a silhouette, you know.
Gotcha.
Something like that would be cool.
I have one that like I've thought of where it'd be like a question mark.
Okay.
And then the question mark would be like, we'd have to put like the letter A somewhere, and then it'd be the question mark, and the question mark would be the word thinking.
Okay.
So it'd be like thinking curved, and then the period at the bottom would be boy.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
B-O-Y.
Okay.
Like
I see what you mean now.
Circle.
Okay.
I feel like that'd be cool, but I just need to like see it before I decide on
See if it works.
I mean? Yeah. I just need to see it in front of myself, and then like go from there. But
Okay. That's cool though. I'm kind of picturing it now, like on Spotify. Yeah.
I have to like I don't know, I have to fuck around with it.
Okay.
And I have Photoshop, but I'm just not. I don't know. Like artistically, I'm decent, but I feel like I do better like taking pictures of things and then editing it than like drawing. I'm okay, like artist, not nothing crazy.
All right. So I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So like,
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to ask it. So like, okay, so like, who are you? Like, are you like, cause like in my mind, I was like, okay, he's a podcaster, but like the more we talk, I'm finding out more things about you. So like, let's say, okay, 5 years after high school, how do you how do you identify yourself in society? Like, what do you think you are?
I guess
your
it would be
purpose
like
is in
a
society,
content creator then.
Okay.
Right? I think I'd fall into that.
Probably
or
more
like
specifically, like okay.
Yeah.
So do you think photography is like your main thing? It's always been your main thing? Or?
I do think that right now photography has superseded like the content creator, like where I do like movie reviews and shit, and then like actual podcasting. I feel like right now photography like is slightly above that.
Okay.
But hopefully one day that switches or there's some like somehow equal. But it would be that. It would be like I would introduce myself as like a photographer or like a content creator, I guess.
Okay. Nice, man. So you said you do movie reviews also?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I review movies and music as well.
Did you do that before podcasting, or did you?
That's something I've always wanted to do. I just never got a chance to. And then I did the podcast first, and then I always wanted to do like solo reviews of shit. And that's kind of what like the solo episodes would be. They're not really like episodes for the podcast. They're more just like my solo videos of like my thoughts on like a movie or my thoughts on an album. That's kind of where that comes from.
Okay. So like before this podcast was ever made, like before that, what was your online presence like? Like were you just like a photographer guy or
Yeah, it would have been that. It would have been just photography.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been like my main thing. Which really, I only started doing that professionally since like 2021, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2020 I started doing it like professionally.
So before that, was it just like for personal pictures and stuff? Okay.
I would use like all the photos. If you look like before 2020, were all taken, which I probably like archived most of them now that I think about it. But they were all done with like a Samsung or like an iPhone.
Okay.
And that was just me editing the shit with like other apps like Visco or like free apps.
Okay.
But yeah, photography would be the main thing. That is something that I always wanted to do. But I really went hard for it, and like once I got like a fucking camera, because I was still working during COVID and shit. So the extra cash they like sent out for the stimulus, I just wasted it on like a camera. I was like, fuck it, I always wanted like a camera. And
it's an investment. It's not a waste.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, that's a good way of looking at it. Although I lost that investment because it fucking broke.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it totally broke. I was taking photos of like a motorcycle, and I had my tripod, but I guess I didn't like set it out all the way. And it totally tipped over, and a rock got stuck in between the camera, and it was like a digital camera, so like the lens would open up and then close, so like it couldn't close anymore. Fuck, and I brought it to this guy, this old dude, and he's just like, he's like, it's more expensive for me to fix this than you to get like a new one. And I was like, dude, fuck that. I was like, man, are you fucking serious? So I had to get this one, which was cheaper.
Damn,
but this one I could do more shit with. I could take off different, like I use different lenses and stuff like that.
That's cool.
So I fuck with that one a little bit more.
That's cool, man.
I got used to this one for sure.
I definitely gotta invest in a camera next, because I just bought like a little video camera, but it's just like a little GoPro type camera.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It's like a good starter thing for me, I guess. But I went to the kiddo show. Because I was doing filmography for them, but then I saw there was like 3 other people doing the same thing, and they had like bigger, better cameras than mine, and I was like, it was cool because like I'm like, okay, like like later on, like I'll have a camera like that. It's just something I've been thinking about. Like, okay, for sure in the future I gotta like invest
some people
in
have
that.
like bazookas, bro. Their lenses are insane. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you have this like badass lens, and this is like the stock lens that I use.
Okay.
But I think like I do so much post the photos that I take.
Oh, okay.
Like I do so much in post.
It doesn't really
like,
matter what lens.
Yeah,
you have.
it doesn't.
Okay.
I like really like make the shit look nice. It's just it takes me a while because I like second guess myself and like go over them. Like I have edits that like photos I posted before, but like alternate edits.
Oh, okay.
Because if it's like a graduation photo or like a maternity photo, I kind of like know what they want. I just need to like elevate the colors and shit. And then kind of like clear up any thing they didn't want in the photo.
Okay.
So the editing aspect, I don't really do too much. Maybe fuck around with the colors a little bit, but when I do my own edits, I'm like making it black and white. I'm fucking changing the colors around. I'm alternating like colors and stuff.
Okay.
I'll never post them, but I'm just like, all right, this is like what I would post if I had a chance to.
Okay. That's cool, man.
Thank you. What made you? I think we talked about it outside, but what made you get into podcasting? You were saying 2019. Or 2018
I think it was 2019. Yeah, I kept hearing my friends, especially one of my best friends, Alfonso. Shout out Alfonso Garza. But yeah, he kept talking about Joe Rogan, cause sometimes he would send me like funny memes. Sometimes it was like Alex Jones, like just shouting stupid shit, or or Joe Rogan, and these names just like stuck with me. Like, who the hell is Joe Rogan? And like one day I just downloaded.
So you didn't know Fear Factor at all then? You didn't.
Okay. I knew Fear Factor, but like I never made the connection until later. I watched Fear Factor as a kid. I grew up with it, you know. I thought Joe Rogan was like a whole different person and a Fear Factor host, you know.
Yeah, you know what's funny, man? I've been a fan of him for a long time, but like I don't really. The only thing I don't watch of his would be Fear Factor and like stand up. I never watched his stand up.
I seen it once. It's okay. You know?
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I think he's funnier on the podcast.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah,
on the podcast,
for sure.
He's fucking when he's like starts barking and shit or like making animal noises
or like Joey Diaz voice impressions.
The cocksucker.
But yeah, just listening to that it made me like love it, dude. I was obsessed. I would listen to him like every single day. To this day I'm still like I started from like episode 1.
Holy
and then like
shit,
to this day I'm still like trying to catch up. I'm probably never gonna catch up.
What number are you on right now?
I don't even know, man. Like probably 700 something.
Holy shit, that's insane. That's good though. You hear everything.
I'm insane, dude. Yeah, but but from there,
it's like a time capsule because they usually talk about.
It is. It really is. Because when I'm hearing it, I'm like, damn, like he was talking about this whenever I was doing this, and then this was going on in the world, you know. Yeah, it's just cool to make those connections and. From there, he had people on like Neil deGrasse Tyson. And I found out like most of these people have their own podcasts, you know. So I started branching out from there. I checked out Ari Shafir's podcast. He's a really funny guy. Bill Burr, especially.
I like Bill Burr. Do you like Bad Friends? Bobby Lee?
I haven't checked it out.
You should check it out, man. I think you'll like that one. It's pretty funny.
All right.
It's just silly. It's like a silly.
Bobby Lee is really, really funny.
Bobby Lee, he was just on there recently. He just went on Joe Rogan's recently.
Okay, nice. I'm going to have to check it out.
He just, like, for the longest time, he was just like, I'll go if he invites me. I'll go if he invites me.
He was on there, like, in the first, like, 50 episodes. Like, somewhere in there, yeah.
I was like, damn. But he finally did a solo episode.
Okay. But yeah, just hearing that. And, like, also, like, I found out more different people had podcasts, like musicians, people, my friends. You know, I found out Ulysses had a podcast after like 4 or 5 years of not talking to him, and I checked that out. You know, I thought he had really cool people on there. Eventually, he reached out to me. You know, he saw that I started following him and stuff, and he's like, "Dude, what happened? I thought you were dead." And I was like, "No, I'm alive, man. I just like stepped away from like everyone, you know, for a minute there."
Do you watch anime at all, bro?
I used to, and every now and then I watch a little bit because my brother always has it on, and every now and then I'll sit down and watch it with him.
Because you strike me as like a One Piece fan.
I love One Piece, dude. I love One Piece.
Yeah, you definitely strike because like it's such a daunting task, like over 1,000 episodes and shit. Wow. That like I could see you.
I love One Piece. Yeah,
I could totally see you doing it and be like, all right. Because I had a friend too named Jesus who, like in school, was talking about like, all right, I need to catch up. They're like 99 or like they're like 899. I need to catch up because they're gonna fucking pass like this and that. I'm like, all right. I had saw him like years ago. And I was like, dude, did you ever catch up on One Piece? He's like, fuck no. He's like, dude, no. I'm still like 250 behind. Like I just never had a chance to. I was like, shit. But yeah, you definitely struck me as a guy that would.
I've tried that twice. It's really hard, you know, because like it's a really long story, but for sure, I still want to like eventually get back to the story.
And stuff.
I hope to finish it, because it's still going on. Like, it's still going on, I think.
Yeah, I think they're going into like the last arc.
Okay.
I don't watch it at all, but I know like little shifts through like Twitter and stuff.
Alright, cool, man. But yeah, One Piece. Yeah, I started out with me checking out the manga back in high school. Cause that same friend Alfonso, yeah, he's a really big anime head. Manga, yeah, he loves to read manga also. And I think I was interested, so I asked him about which mangas he recommends, and One Piece was one of them. He told me the premise. It's about this guy who wants to be king of the pirates.
Luffy.
Yeah, Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy. He just told me how like he wants to be king of the pirates. He ate this thing called devil fruit, which gave him powers, and he's putting together a team to help him out. I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty cool actually. Adventure type thing.
What would did you watch any anime like growing up?
Kinda. Whenever Toonami was on,
Yes,
I would
Toonami was
watch
the
Dragon Ball
shit.
Z. Dragon Ball Z was really cool. Yeah, I think just Dragon Ball Z, honestly.
Such a crazy. When you think about it, like as a kid watching that, like now it's like, dude, these motherfuckers are dying. Like the fights are badass. Like it's just cursing sometimes. Like it's a really dope anime.
It's really cool.
I still love it to this day.
I love it. Just thinking about it right now makes me want to watch it.
Not for sure. I want to get something like tattooed on me.
That'd be cool.
Related to Dragon Ball. I'm just not sure what.
One of my uncles, he has like a Z right here, and when I was little, he would tell me, "Oh yeah, this is for Dragon Ball Z."
That's dope.
Yeah,
bro. That's dope. Yo, in the Spanish community, they go hard for Dragon Ball Z, bro. The memes,
they really do.
The memes in Spanish of Dragon Ball Z are like fucking funny.
I remember on YouTube there would be like voiceovers, just like guys.
Blinkers and shit. Those are fucking funny, bro. Those are funny.
That was a really good video.
Oh my god, I miss those, dude.
Same here.
Obviously now, because like it's so different because of copyright and shit. They can't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
But I remember, bro, like they had like parodies of like X-Men. They had parodies of like a bunch of stuff. It's funny as fuck, bro.
There's a bunch of like Spider-Man ones also.
Yeah. I don't know where to find some because there was this dude named Mr. X Presents who used to have like a lot of them.
Okay.
And it's Raw 85, but dude, I don't know. Last time I looked at their channels, nothing. I didn't see anything.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
So hopefully, like they're on like Vimeo or fucking
somewhere.
Daily Motion or some
yeah,
shit.
somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? They're just maybe like out there. Cause I don't know. That's always interesting to me. Like the shit online will like always be there. Like in some form, it's gonna be there.
Yeah, it's like a digital footprint. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Now, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what, because you're also a musician.
Yes.
So when you were growing up, what kind of music was being played like around the house, or what was your kind of early memories of music?
It's just funny memories because like growing up, like. I grew up in an apartment, so like everything my mom put on, it was blasting around the whole apartment. You know how like Hispanic moms be when they clean,
they play that shit. I was doing that earlier when I was trying to set up. I played fucking Caliuchis like loud as fuck.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, she would just blast her music, just like I don't know who specifically, but like 90s. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like 90s Hispanic music.
Like Los Tigres del Norte or more like
more like love songs like
what about like Mana and shit.
Closer.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the artists are called, but like for sure, I remember seeing a cassette laying around of Enrique Iglesias. Okay. So like around like that realm. My dad, like I think he was more into like the
ranchero.
Like, more stuff like that. To this day, he still plays stuff like that.
It's nice, man. It could get you like. It's cool that we have that. You know
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe for sure. And I think back to like I'm like looking at like other like races. I'm like, damn, y'all don't really like have this like you have something similar or some shit like that. But like in terms of like that specifically, like that niche, I was like, damn, you guys don't have that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'll play Spanish music. Like my friend Eric, we were talking about him earlier.
Yeah.
He likes listening to Spanish music. He doesn't have no problem. We'll be driving around and I'll be playing like ranchero stuff. I'll play like Bad Bunny. Like he's cool. He's down for anything.
Spanish music is like really popping right now.
It's nice.
Like, no matter what language you speak.
A lot of collaborations with like Spanish artists, bro. It's interesting.
It's crazy.
Really interesting. Yeah.
But like that was early though. I remember like when my mom would buy me like kid CDs. Like I don't know if you ever heard of
like Kids Bop and shit.
Like the Hispanic version. Like there's this clown. I forgot his name.
Oh. Isn't it like Sepein?
Sepein, I think.
Bro? That's low-key blackface. I get all you, bro.
Anyways,
but
she would buy me like.
He's a clown though. He's a clown.
He's like a clown. Like, yeah. He would buy me like kid CDs like that.
Sepein, bro.
forgot his name now. Yeah, yeah, definitely him. Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, like I was just going up at the apartment. Once we moved to a different place, I feel like like my parents started getting more like Americanized, because my family were immigrants from Mexico, and like just like the more time we spent here, like more Americanized we got. My mom started listening to like pop stations on the radio.
Okay.
She got really into like Kelly Clarkson, Taylor Swift, stuff like that.
Okay.
My dad, he's the one who would play like the classic, like the classics, like the Beatles, Michael Jackson.
Oh, no, I'm more your dad then.
My dad, same. So sorry, Mom. But yeah, my dad, he's the one who put the Beatles on YouTube. He would put like their music videos.
Nice.
Paul McCartney playing piano and like all of them singing "Let It Be."
I love the Beatles, man.
I love to this day.
I think they're my favorite group, honestly.
Yeah, like I have a big Beatles poster in my room. Yes, dude. To this day, the Beatles, Nirvana are my top favorite bands.
Nirvana's the shit. Yeah, Nirvana's really good.
Love Nirvana.
I like that first album is really
Bleach?
fucking good.
Yeah.
Bleach is really, really good.
I love their cover of Love Buzz. Dun 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 dun.
School. Do you remember that song, School?
Yeah, it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. I don't know how it goes. Like if I hear it, I'll remember it.
He's
but
like, no recess.
Oh yeah.
I think that's on the first. I don't know if it's on that one. Or
I'm pretty sure it's on Bleach.
That shit is nice.
Yeah.
That shit is really, really good.
Yeah, man, it's very punky, but it's not punk. You know what I mean? Grunge.
He's part of the 27 Club, isn't he?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
It makes a lot of sense, dude. I like
why that age though. You think all these artists?
It makes sense. It makes sense because if you think about it, I don't think it's like a big conspiracy. I don't think it's like like aliens. Not. No,
I don't think so.
No, like or like someone killing them. I don't. Maybe I don't know. But my theory is that this is kind of getting kind of not dark, but like this is my theory. So like maybe it's gotten better now, but like in the past for sure, this is more prevalent. Like record labels, they would prey on like on people, like musicians, you know what I mean? Like trying to make it out there. Once they notice someone had talent, someone had good music, good talent, like how record labels are, they give you like money to like do all these things for music. But basically they manipulate.
They'll like front you the money for like this.
Yeah. But like it's all just like a loan.
Yeah, but it's like a PPL loan and shit.
Like they tell you that in like tiny writing in contracts. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
And like they would think, like, oh, dude, I'm the king of the world. I have all this fucking money. I'm touring the world. And I'm in Japan. I'm in Rome. I'm on top. Everyone fucking loves me. And then they find out like, wait, like
you gotta pay that back.
Yeah, that. How come they're making millions and like where the fuck is my share? And like. I think that's a big reason. I could be wrong. It could be,
man. They don't want, like, maybe they felt trapped and shit.
And like that led to different things, like drugs, suicide, or like bad relationships. Like getting mixed up with the wrong people. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's like different trails from that. I feel.
Would Kurt Cobain kind of be like, if you had to see an artist live that passed away? Would he be the one, or would it be like a Beatles, or would it be like a Pink Floyd, although like a complete group?
I would love to see Kurt and John.
Oh my god, that'd be kind of.
So like between those two, probably Kurt Cobain, because I feel like I would relate to him the most.
Okay.
And I'm just curious, to see if we can like feed off each other like positively. You know what I mean?
Where do you think he'd be like if he just kept making music? If he just did not,
like if he never like killed himself?
Yeah. What kind of music do you think he'd kind of be like? One that like takes a break and like after a while he disappears a little bit?
I think so.
Or would he be like more consistent?
I think he would disappear, kind of like Paul McCartney did after the Beatles. Like he just retreated into his farm.
Yeah, because he had Wings. And after that it was just kind of.
He just stayed like
and then he'll pop up to do like
collaborations,
collaborations and stuff.
I think Kurt would have been more like that, or maybe just like not do music anymore, probably. Because I've heard his interviews. I've heard like his voice recordings, and like he was always just like in pain.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, like physically also, like he had stomach issues, and
crazy, man.
It was just too much. Like touring life. Musician, all that screaming. Like whenever he was recording Nevermind, he had like the reason it would stop recording like that day that we're recording was because he couldn't sing anymore, because like he would blow his voice out from all the screaming, all the crazy screaming.
He would scream fucking crazy.
So he was like destroying his body doing all that, like touring, and he already had health issues, mental issues since he was a little kid. he felt like really like neglected by his,
Yeah,
like
some good
both of his
documentaries
parents.
too. That's some good ass documentaries.
Montage of Heck was a
Mhm.
really really good
That one's
documentary.
really good.
It opened my mind a lot to being a musician.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing his philosophy behind being an artist. He like one of the things he said is like, if you're gonna be in a band, like you should be dedicating like 5 days out of the week to do that. You
To
know.
that.
Yeah, and like there's some truth to that. Like I'm not holding everything he says as a top thing because like look what happened.
Yeah.
Like so like maybe he was overworking himself. You know what I mean?
Burned
So
out
like
faster maybe.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like he's not here for us to like like have these answers. But yeah, man. It's just, this is just my theories. Like I think it makes sense that 27 is the age that most of these things happen.
Jimi Hendrix. It was Janis Joplin.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse. Man, she was
Jim
so
Morrison.
good, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, Jim Morrison too.
Yeah, it's sad, dude. It sucks, but it just motivates me to like help people. You know what I mean? Because like one of the biggest reasons why I made the podcast is because like a year before it was a podcast, it was like a little blog actually. Like
oh yeah,
I never like told like a lot of people about it, just like really close friends. And the whole reason why I made that blog is because like in that time of my life, I felt trapped. I felt like I just needed like an outlet of sorts. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, what year would this be?
This blog started in like let's see, we're in 2024 now. 2023 podcast, so 2022.
So 2022.
Yeah, like early 2022. Probably.
That's crazy. That's like 3 years ago, isn't it? That's fucking wild.
Mind blown. Yeah. Yeah, man. I just started typing away. Like there was something that bothered me that I noticed in society, or like just like the way people like act or think. Not someone specifically, but just like society as a whole. Like
Okay.
I would just type about it. Like I used to be really like obsessed with like watching TV shows like a lot. Like I would like that was like my daily routine. Like like oh I have to catch up with this show today, or like like oh I'm behind on this show. I had lists of shows I had to watch.
Shit.
And like that was my routine. And then like I would notice little things like in shows like subliminal messages like telling you that TV is good. Like it was crazy, like especially kids shows, dude. Like I was watching I think Young Justice, and it was like, and it's crazy because like there was an episode where like they go to Mars, and they're talking to like all the Martians, and like the Martians they're talking about humans. They're like, oh yeah, humans are far more advanced. Have you seen their TVs, like their televisions? Like they're more advanced than us.
So they're like really pro TV then.
Yeah, very pro TV. So like they're like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
That is interesting.
I caught that.
They live shit, bro. Where you put on the sunglasses, you kind of see like.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie? It's called. I think it's called They Live.
I don't think so actually. No,
it's
no,
a John Carpenter movie, and it's like Roddy. Do you know this is random? But do you know who Roddy Piper is?
Sounds familiar.
He's an old school wrestler, like a pro wrestler. And he's like with this guy named David Keith or some shit, and it's another actor. But the movie is about this guy who's homeless. He's like a homeless man, but he finds these sunglasses, and when he puts them on, he sees people who are like not reptiles, but like aliens or some shit. Like
they're actually aliens, like disguising themselves.
They're disguising themselves as humans. And then he'll look at like a billboard, and it'll be like obey. Like it would be like
but like it's not like that on the outside, or
yeah, on the once he takes the glasses off, it's just a regular billboard, and then he puts them on, and then it's like that. And the whole movie fucking tripped me out, but like yeah, it's
like some Truman Show shit, like
basically. Yeah,
I love stuff like that.
So you think that's kind of what was going on here?
Yeah,
to like an evil extent.
That's an evil extent. Yeah, like they're literally just trying to make money. Everyone's trying to make money, Yeah. So like, of course you're gonna like tell people like, oh, like we're the best, like. So like there was that, and also like watching WandaVision, like the whole premise of the show is like TV, TV is awesome, like Wanda loves TV, like that's why she's doing this because of how much she loves TV. Or whatever, and like I just thought like it was kind of crazy. Like just noticing those things at the same time, like they're kind of like feeding us things, without us not even noticing.
Subconsciously,
yeah, because to us we're just enjoying a story, but like they're telling you these things. Oh, this is good, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, like I just realized that like, dude, like everything around us is programmed to like make us want it. You know what I mean? Like
they're constantly being like sold.
Yeah,
like
we are. Yeah, there's logos everywhere. Even just like the shape of this monitor, it's supposed to be sleek, like so you can so it can look nice in your room,
This matte finish right here on the fucking on this desk.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's perfectly finished, perfectly coated. And
that
shit.
Fucking cup at the rainforest shit. They sold. I don't even think that's mine, but they sold somebody that.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, like so, like you have to like keep that in mind, because like it's a lot of this is subconscious. Like you might not even realize it. You know what I mean? Me, like I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of stuff that I don't realize about myself that I'm doing because of like stuff around me, you know.
I got you.
So like that's why I'm trying to be very like well-rounded, kind of like you are, man. Like I feel like you're very well-rounded. Like you know, doing your creative stuff, but also jiu-jitsu. And you told me like you work in a warehouse, and I'm pretty sure that's like a whole other thing, you know.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, so
that's a whole other like. That only takes up most of my time during the week.
Yeah,
because I do like 8 hours. But this past week, I don't know if I told you, but dude, we were doing like fucking 10, 11 hours, bro. Like, and it was so random because we haven't done that in years. Like, well, not years, but we don't do it that often. So when that happened, I was like, dude, what the fuck? It was like every day was like we're leaving at like 4, and we going at 6, bro, at 6:30, and we're leaving at like 4 p.m., 5:30 p.m. I'm like, dude, it's fucking
the whole day.
It's the whole day.
You just go home to get ready for like bed, basically.
The whole day, man. So I'm like, man, fuck that shit. So usually what I do is like, if I do get out on time, is like 2:30, which isn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6:30 a.m. to like 2:30 isn't too bad. So like, I would like just kind of try to record most of this shit on Sunday and then edit everything throughout the week, and then kind of put it out like sporadically. So like Tuesday I'll put out like a movie review. Thursday I'll put like a music review out, and then Friday the podcast.
Okay, yeah,
that's kind of usually how I like schedule shit out. But yeah, it's mostly where my time goes, man. I try to use maximize my time on there.
Yeah, man. Like you seem to know a lot about this. Like how did you learn all this? Like YouTube or
I honestly like have been listening to podcasts for a minute. Like I said, like for sure since like 2011, 2010.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I've been listening to like podcasts for like a long time.
Yeah, that's a really long time.
Yeah. There's this one called Smodcast with Kevin Smith.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah, there's
Kevin Smith. He's like the director.
He's
right?
a director.
Yeah.
So he has like a whole podcast network, and then he has this. Honestly, I started listening to that one first.
That sounds very interesting. I'll have to check it out.
It's kind of weird because like before that, I like was interested in seeing because he did like Q&As. I enjoyed his Q&As, so I'm like, I wonder if he has like a podcast or a show or some shit.
I'm looking up right now before I forget.
And then it's called Smodcast. He also there's one called Tell 'Em Steve Dave with
I checked that one out. That was really good,
one, dude. I have a vinyl.
With Q from Impractical Jokers.
Yes, bro. It's fucked up because I've been listening. I have a shirt of theirs and I have a vinyl. They did a vinyl podcast, bro. And it looks badass.
That's a really cool idea, you know.
I'll show it to you after. It's really nice.
Okay, I found Smodcast.
Smodcast is dope, but their early shit, like they have like a lot of episodes.
Oh, trust me, man. I'll start from the beginning.
Their shit is really dope. But through that, and then also Ricky Gervais. I don't know if you know Ricky.
He's the Office guy.
The original, the British dude.
He's really funny.
He had a podcast too, but certain episodes weren't available on iTunes. Only like certain other ones. So I would start off listening to those, and then through that, honestly. And then like there was this channel called Spill.com. It was like an animated like movie review show. Okay. But they got bought out by a fucking big ass like thing, so they had to change their name to like Double Toasted. So I've been watching their shit too. So like I've been pretty like auditory wise like very
learning
to, like, a lot of shit.
That's the same thing I'm trying to do, man.
And it's always something I wanted to do. I was like, man, if I could make like a living off of this, it'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
It's like the dream for sure.
Yeah, like that thing I've always wanted some kind of show, like not even a show, but not gonna lie, but like the attention, you know what I mean? But like not attention for like a person, like like I want your attention, but like attention as like, hey, like
an audience, basically.
I'm an artist, yeah, and like I want an audience to show my art, my performance, because like ever since elementary, actually, there was a talent show in 5th grade. I signed up, dude. I was like,
oh yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't play anything. I don't sing. I don't know how to dance, but I want to fucking perform something.
That's crazy, dude.
So what I did is like
that's ballsy.
What I did is allegedly there was this software called MP3 Rocket or LimeWire. Allegedly, I might have used it. Allegedly, we like might have burned a CD.
Okay.
And like I put the cha-cha slide allegedly on there.
Oh my god.
And
you danced the cha-cha slide?
I just danced the cha-cha slide, and like I told them my plan. You know, I was like, okay, like once because there was tryouts or whatever, I guess. And I told them, okay, I'm gonna dance the cha-cha slide, and they're like they thought about it for like 5 seconds. They're like, that's a great idea. Like if we do it at the end. Like you can invite everyone that was in the show to do it with you, and then we can do like a big finale, you know. And I was like, okay, cool. And they did it. They did it.
That's dope.
Like man. I danced a cha-cha slide, and at the very end, I like went like this, you know, to like get the other people to come, and like they all came, and we all did it together.
You know what one of my worst fears is, bro? Karaoke.
Oh, I mean, it's not that scary, man.
I've never done karaoke, but
don't worry about it, dude.
It's like scary. That and like rats. I don't like the way rodents and shit are.
Like the thing about karaoke is that like someone is always gonna suck more than you. Karaoke.
Yeah,
There's always someone that like it's really bad.
I get the idea of it. I'm just like I do not want to like go through.
That's pretty fun, dude.
Yeah,
because like you have to like just let loose. Like don't like the minute you stop worrying about it, just fucking let go and just sing.
Can't take it that seriously. Though,
don't. It's not meant to be taken serious. It's karaoke, you know. It's not like you're like opening up for like Taylor Swift or something,
that's
you know.
Different.
That's like a whole professional thing, you know. But this is just having fun.
The idea would fuck with me though. I'm just like, oh my god.
Nah, just having fun, dude. Like if they laugh, just laugh too. Like oh yeah. Like y'all fucking suck too. Shut up, you know. You know what I mean? Just fun, dude. Like I've done it once with the Ulysses actually. A couple of years ago, we had like a karaoke thing going on, like a little party.
Okay.
I went. I suck at singing, but I don't care, man. You know.
Well, I was gonna say so. Like, you said you started doing music after the talent show, then. So that's after 5th grade.
Years after 5th grade. First time I ever learned an instrument was freshman year of high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So like in middle school, I wanted to join band. You know, like I even went to the thing where like you pick what instrument you want to play, and I picked trombone. But my mom told me like, how about art instead? You know, like because like for a band you have to like rent or purchase instruments. Yeah. It's pricey as fuck, dude. It's like hundreds.
It's very expensive.
And my mom told me, okay, how about try art? You know, it's still art. And I was like, okay, yeah, I took art. Didn't like it. Then like, yeah, it was cool. Like to this day, I still like draw sometimes, like maybe once a year, you know. But it's still in me, you know, somewhere.
How long were you taking that?
I took art like okay, so I took it 6th grade. I didn't take it 7th grade, but I took it again 8th grade.
Okay.
So just 2 years. I have 2 years of art class experience, I guess. But yeah, like once, like the whole time that was going on, I was playing soccer.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was a soccer team.
Oh yeah, dude, I like soccer.
I love soccer. Oh, I love playing soccer.
If you look at behind here,
I was looking at that.
Those are all Panini stickers from the World Cup, bro.
Nice,
from 2018 and 2023 or 2022 actually.
Nice.
So like all this shit is covered. I had like
okay.
I was going so hard, bro, trying to fill out the book. I never finished. I fucking never did it, but like
it's cool. Though. You have like a whole connection, like
dude, it's because if you fill out one of those books, I think the value of that alone is like $350. Like it's expensive, like a full on like completed book. It's a lot of money.
Someone's gonna want to buy that.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. So like, all those I have like a shitload. I have a shitload extra too. They're just in like one of those shoe boxes there.
Nice.
But yeah, I barely got into soccer really. I used to watch it as like with my dad because he's like he loves the Chivas from La Liga MX. So like I was into that just through him, and then the Mexico national team. I watched them a little bit during like the World Cup and shit.
I saw it once live. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, it was really cool.
But now I watch like the Premier League and shit. I watch like Arsenal and stuff. They're pretty dope. So that's kind of how like I keep up with it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, like I don't keep up with it. Like honestly, I never liked watching sports. But since I was little, my parents wanted me to do something, you know, like out there. So like they're like, okay, how about soccer? And I because my dad used to always have soccer on. I had like my favorite team also. I forgot who it was, but like Pachuca, I think.
Okay.
I think I just chose like a random team. Okay, that's my team. Like just because I chose it randomly, you know. So yeah, I played soccer for like a long time since like probably 4th grade all the way till like freshman year of high school.
Oh shit!
I was always in teams, you know, like you know how like parks have like their own little leagues, you know, like I was in those like kid leagues, and then eventually like a bunch of my friends in school formed their own team and I joined it.
That's dope.
It was cool. It was a cool experience, you know, but it just wasn't my thing, you know. I'm not an athlete. I mean, I feel like I want to be an athlete, like through martial arts, you know, eventually. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like just like younger, growing up, I didn't like fully identify with that, you know, being an athlete.
Will you ever join like a local league now, or
now? Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe just because why not? You know what I mean? It's fun. You know, it takes it'll give me a break from like all the stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? I'll get to disconnect.
Get your mind off.
Just get my mind off things. Yeah, exactly. Exercise is good. So
there's a lot of running too, man. I remember like
shitload of fucking running.
I remember being in high school. Like I said, I was in wrestling, so like I would work out mostly with the football people. I think one time they had a game, so they weren't doing shit during athletics.
Okay.
And my coach was like, you could either work out with the baseball team, and I was like, I fucking hate baseball, or you could work out with like the soccer team, and I'm like, all right, it's just running. I could be all right. I don't know how to fucking kick, but I'll run with them.
A lot of running, dude.
Dude, it was just like
too much.
Bro, we did like, I don't even know. We did like at least 2 miles, and then we just kept going lapping. We were lapping, not even the track, like the whole school. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, how long are we doing this? Like, the coach says to switch it up. I'm like, all right. So he switches it up, and then we're running up these fucking stairs like crazy. And then we're doing like, and then we're jumping over shit. And then we ended with like 2 miles. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I was so exhausted, bro. And then like I was like, he's like, all right, team huddle with the soccer coach. And he started like unloading on these fucking guys, bro. Like he started like going off on the whole team. Damn. You guys are fucking fat. You're fucking out of shape. You get your shit together, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, God damn. And then like as we're leaving, I'm like jogging next to him, like, bro, I was like, you went fucking hard on them, bro. Like, what's going on? And he's just like, I heard that in a movie. Oh, don't worry about that. This is no. And I was like, I don't know. Some of that shit seemed like you had some
childhood trauma, you know?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? This is what y'all deal with, bro?
It's like military shit right there, man.
Yeah, nah, fuck that shit. I was like, dude, what? So, yeah, I always had a love for soccer. I definitely appreciate them as athletes.
For sure, man.
They're in super good shape.
Like, they're going out there without any protection, like hitting their fucking head with the ball and shit.
Oh my
like,
God, bro.
It takes balls, dude.
And the injuries are fucked up, bro. When they do get hurt, it's bad. Like a sprained ankle or some shit. Or like even when they collided with each other.
Oh, I've seen really bad like collisions.
Nasty, dude.
But yeah, man. Yeah, like after a while, I was curious. Yeah, because like I was curious what else was out there. Like I've always had an interest in guitar and music. Mm-hmm. I remember being little. My cousin Angel and I, we would like draw ourselves in the future. Like, oh, this is me. Like at age 25. You know, and we would be like, okay, like in the future, like we're gonna be in a band. You know, we're gonna play instruments. But we never knew anything about playing instruments. You know, we didn't know where to get them or like how to play them. But then once I reached freshman year, it was kind of embarrassing, kind of cheesy. But like there was a girl, you know, that like I liked in freshman year, and then I found out she played guitar.
That's pretty
like
cool.
One day I saw her with a guitar at school. I was like, what the fuck?
That is pretty cool.
Like she plays guitar. And then, like, I remember my mom had a guitar somewhere at the house. I was like, okay, like, is it cool if I take this and learn it? Like, she never picked it up anyways.
So it was just there.
Yeah, it was always just there, like, collecting dust. Like, do you play guitar?
No, man. I have I don't even have that anymore. I used to have, like, a keyboard here.
Okay, nice.
That I would fuck around with, but no, I don't know much about, like, instruments, honestly.
So, like, the guitar, like, it has this thing called action. It's basically how far away the strings are from, like, the rest of the guitar. Mm-hmm. So, like, the more action there is on the guitar, the higher the strings are. That guitar had like super high action, so you had to like press with all your force to get like the strings down. And that's how I learned by playing with that like guitar, you know, pressing like, you know, like I fucked up. Not fucked up, but like my fingers.
You get like blisters and shit.
Yeah, like calluses.
Wow.
Yeah, like
my
that.
My friend Nicky's like that. I had him on the podcast last week, and he plays like. He used to start playing thrash metal first. Now he plays like more jazzy, like funky shit or like chill music. Nice. But before he started doing like thrash metal, bro, like his first couple projects were all like that. And man, he would play fucking fast, bro. I was like, I don't know how you do this shit. But he would have blisters and like band-aids and shit on his hand.
Damn.
I was like, dude, that shit seems like terrible.
Yeah, like for the first few weeks, it's gonna suck. It's gonna fucking be painful. But after that, like your fingers, like they get callous and hard. So like they deal with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like they get hard. So like you don't even like.
And you get that kind of flexibility in your life.
Yeah, it's a whole other thing. Yeah, because like at first it feels really awkward, you know, like finger placement. But over time, it just becomes like second nature. Like, okay, this chord, okay. But yeah, like I found out that I go play guitar, so I
Yours up for the chick, bro.
At the time, I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna show up with my guitar too, and I'm gonna play her a song. I had this whole little plan in my head, and like I was like learning the chords, and like in week 1 of learning or week 2, like one of my strings popped. And I thought that was it. I was like, oh, I broke the guitar. I'm never gonna play. And I got really depressed that night.
Holy
shit. And my dad saw me. He's like, hey, what's going on? And I told him like I broke the guitar. And he's like, what? Like the string? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, like let's replace it. And I was like, you can do that? And he's like, yeah, let's go. Like it's a music shop somewhere. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So we went to this store called Music Go Round. And yeah, I just got like a new set of strings. Looked it up on YouTube how to change them. You know, it was
nice.
Yeah, and then I found out like, shit, you can change strings. Nice, but like I didn't know you had to tune them.
Oh, so you're just playing it like that?
I was playing out of tune for I don't know how long.
Oh my god! That's
and funny. Then like the videos I was watching, they were saying, okay, yeah, now tune it to the right key or whatever. And I was like, what? The right what? And then I found out, okay, there's standard tuning. That's like the standard for like all guitars, you know. So like. Yeah, like to this day, like that's still what I use. Like
I used to have a guitar in here, man. That's so fucked up. I used to like legit have where that chair is at. It used to be a guitar that I don't even know. I think my friend Eric gave it to me. I think Dante gave it to me.
Nice.
And then I wanted to trade it for my brother's keyboard that he had for whatever reason. I don't know why. I felt like I'd be better at the keyboard maybe. And then that one, I think either Nick has it or it's somewhere in the fucking house. I don't know where it's at. But
it's all good, man. I got my air guitar here.
I always wanted to plug it up and see like if I could sing it to like a garage band or some shit like that.
Yeah, garage band is the best.
Man, it's
like,
crazy. I did my intro with GarageBand.
Yeah, like same here. Like, when I first started like recording stuff, I used GarageBand. But like when I first got my first interface, it was GarageBand.
I need an interface, man.
I was about to ask you, like you don't have an interface.
I just use this. This is the program that I use to record everything.
Okay. So like that's the digital interface, I guess.
It's basically like the one of those. But I definitely need one because I gave my brother. I gave him a Shure SMB.
Okay.
I got that for Christmas. It's like super expensive, but I got it like free. I got it somehow. I got it free.
Nice.
Shout out to my boy Ghost. He got it for free. But he gave me that, and then my cousin Adrian, he gave me like a whole bunch of podcasting shit. Honestly, like cords,
dude, nice,
a microphone, like multiple wires and shit. And but he just didn't give me the interface, and I was like, fuck. So I have to buy one on my own and then kind of use that because I definitely want to switch to like regular microphones. I feel like this isn't like as practical as like if I wanted to like take it around somewhere.
Okay, I see. Yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah, like recording is a whole other like experience. You know, like it's kind of like learning an instrument in a way.
I bet, like, man. Yeah, for sure. How do you deal with your like mixing and mastering for like your own music?
Okay, so like I'm barely about to start doing that now actually, because like in the past I would get other people to do it, you know, but it's pricey, dude. You know, having to hire someone and
it's very expensive.
Yeah, like as I'm as I'm interviewing people, I'm finding out more things. Like I found out you can just like get a program and master your own stuff, but that guy was telling me not to do that. It's like, oh yeah, don't do that. Like you need an actual person to master whatever. But I think I am gonna do that. Like just to try it out. You know what I mean?
You can learn, man. My friend Nikki and my friend Jesus both like know how to mix and master their shit.
That's cool, man.
He says it's a process, but he knows how to do it.
You should like, give me the contact info.
I think they've both been on the podcast. So
I'll probably listen to.
Nikki was like the most recent one.
Nikki, okay.
He's the first one. He's the very first episode.
Oh, Nikki Parado. Okay.
He's the very first episode. He's the latest episode.
I remember now. Okay, he's a really cool guy.
He's a guitarist. He's like the mastermind.
And like it's talking back to me now. Yeah,
he's cool, man. He's a cool guy. But he talks about like he learned how to like mix and master his shit. I think he was like. I don't know if he was an apprentice somewhere, but he definitely learned through someone else.
That's cool. Yeah, right now I'm doing it because right now I'm in a whole new music project. Well, okay, so it's not new. Okay, so I'll just catch up to where I am now. So basically,
should be good.
All right. So yeah, so once I got decent at playing guitar, I forgot about the girl, you know, because like she was obviously not interested, and I thought I was like, okay, whatever. Guitar still loves me. I still love my guitar, so I'll keep going with that. And I told my friend about it. I told my friend Gabe. Shout out to Gabe. And then he picked it up as well. You know, he's all on the podcast I'm gonna be releasing soon. Like I just had him on, so like you'll hear our story. But yeah, I told him I'm playing guitar, so he started picking it up as well. Fast forward a few years, we finally get enough like people in a circle to like form a band. You know, like people like that know instruments or like are willing to learn for the band. So
guitarist, drummer,
bassist, singer. So yeah, once we were seniors, I believe. No, juniors. 2013 going on 2014 around New Year's. That's when we decided, all right, we're forming our first band.
What was the name?
The name at the time was Protostar.
Protostar, okay.
Yeah, because like I thought Muse was cool, like the band Muse, and they're classified as space rock, you know. So I thought, space rock sounds really cool. Like, what if we have like a space name? So I went on Google and typed in like space terms, and I saw Protostar on there. I was like, okay, Protostar is a cool name.
Protostar is pretty cool.
Like the idea and the name were cool. The actual band was not cool.
What kind of music were you guys going for?
Just like alternative, you know, like stuff we hear like on the radio, on the buzz, like the White Stripes, Nirvana. Yeah, just like straight up alternative rock.
Would the Strokes be on there?
Strokes, especially the Strokes.
I love the Strokes.
So yeah, like that band went through phases. Protostar was like the shit phase. Okay. So like it's like we tried our first attempt at a band. That's when we found out equipment goes wrong, shows can go wrong. We get to practice way more because we sucked. you know.
Oh shit.
So once we had like a really bad show at a talent show, it was bad, dude. Like our amps, they were like tiny little amps. So they're like, we turned them up all the way high, and they're like,
They just crapped
the
out
whole time. Like the bass pedal for the drum set fell apart. The mic wasn't working, so like no one can hear anything the singer is singing.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, like once the curtains closed, my face was so hot and red. I was like, dude, I'm
dude.
so fucking embarrassed right
Oh
now.
my
Like I don't want to show my face anymore.
Oh my god. How old were you when that happened?
Okay, I was like 15, 16.
I would have been the same way. I would have been like, shit, dude.
Yeah, I want to say 16.
How do you deal with it? What do you just like?
So
I fucked up.
yeah, like that night, I was down, dude. I remember like I had to like once the curtains closed and we packed up, I didn't even go back to the school like to say hi to my friends. I just walked around the school with my friend Alfonso because I was so embarrassed. The next day, or I don't know how long after, I switched gears in my head. I was like, okay, we're doing this again. You know, I meant to perform. You know, since I was little, I always felt that need to like have something to like perform with and have an audience. You know, so
Right.
I told myself, okay, like this is okay. You know, failure is step one. Okay, now we're gonna change everything. Angel, he was the drummer. He wanted to play bass. You know, we all said, okay, do it. Switch on bass. We got a whole new drummer that was like an actual drummer because Angel was not a drummer.
Oh, so he was just playing.
He was learning. He was learning as we went. Alfonso was not a bass player.
Okay.
He was learning as we went. So Angel, for some reason, once he switched over on bass, he was already like a natural.
He
for some reason.
He knew the shit.
For some reason, yeah, it clicked instantly.
That's dope.
That was his thing. You know, his thing was bass. And we got a drummer who was a real drummer. Like since a kid, you know, he was playing drums. We got a singer who was a fucking amazing singer.
So you're leveling up.
Leveling up, yeah, like switching things around. And once we got the full lineup, I told the guys, okay, guys, everything might go wrong on the show because it happened already. So it can probably happen again.
It's a possibility.
So it's a possibility. So let's pack up like extra cables, extra sticks, a whole extra drum pedal, whatever the fuck. You know, tools. Let's take tape, tools. Sorry, man, I have alarms.
Oh, go ahead, man. No worries.
Yeah, journal and shit.
I got you.
But yeah, it was a whole plan. You know, we're going in like ready for
That's
anything.
pretty dope, man.
Yeah, we had like shoe boxes full of random things.
Redemption, bro. You wanted fucking
and we did it.
Yeah?
Dude. To this day, is one of the best shows I've ever played.
Oh my god, dude.
I wish I could find the video somewhere. But yeah, to this day, it was a really sweet show, man.
That's awesome.
We changed our name, the band.
So we went from Protostar
to Centillion.
Centillion. Holy shit. I don't even know how to spell that.
That's my project now.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's spelled Sentilion.
Where does it come from?
Okay. So it comes from a conversation I was having with my friend Alfonso. He's someone I keep mentioning in this podcast.
Shout out to Alfonso.
Shout out to Alfonso Garza.
Damn, I used to know an Alfonso Garza.
Nice.
Could be the same guy.
I wonder.
Maybe. Does he have a fade?
Nah. He has really long hair.
No, it's not him.
But yeah, one day at school, we're outside walking because like sometimes we would meet up like between classes, you know. And once we met up, we were just talking, like walking to class. I forgot what the conversation was about. I forgot what we were talking about. I'm guessing he was telling me about like a word he learned that day. He's like, oh, like have you ever heard of this word called centillion? And I was like, no, like what is that? And he's like, so you know how there's million and you know how there's billion and trillion? I'm like, yeah.
That's 6, like
no, centillion is 100 million.
What the fuck? And 100 million. Wait a minute now.
Something. Yeah.
So it's like 1,000,000 100 times.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Something like that. And I just thought it was crazy. I was like, that's a really big number. And he told me, oh yeah, that's one of like the biggest numbers that has like a name or whatever. You know, and beyond that, it's like
close like trillion, all that shit. Yeah.
It's after trillion, so it's really high up there. After that, it's infinity almost. You know.
Jesus Christ.
And he just told me that. And I thought that was a really cool word because like the word is spelled different than the band name. The word is like centillion, like CENT.
I was gonna use an S, bro.
ILLION. So I thought, okay, what if I get that like that sound, but just make a whole new word with it? And I spelled it SENTILION. I told his classmate about it, and he's like, "Oh, cool! Like, I'll draw you a logo." And he drew a badass logo.
Damn, dude!
And I took a picture of it and used it everywhere, like on all our flyers. Like, we made like hand drawn flyers also, like and posted it like at Starbucks.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
For our talent shows, and it was really cool, man. We played with you know Oscar Kiko.
Yes.
This is when I met Oscar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because at the same time Centillion was going on, Oscar made his first band also. Because we both went to KF, Klein Forest High School.
Okay.
Yeah, at the same exact time. Yeah, because like we discovered each other like in a talent show at school.
See that
We were like, oh, like there's another band here. Yeah. We were like little rivals, but it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
It was like fun competition, you know. And we just make jokes about it, like, oh, like it's the other band, you know. And
You're ops, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But we're all friends and we're all cool, so it was just all fun and games. Like every time they had because like at the time we didn't know about the music scene. So we made our own shows, like in our backyards.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like that. So every time I had a backyard show or Oscar had a backyard show, we like hit each other up. You know, hey, does your band want to play our backyard show? We'd be like, yeah, sure.
That's dope, man.
It was really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. But then the band fell apart, like as usual, you know.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's all good, man. Yeah, like that was just at the time, a misfortune at the time. But we all grew up. Luckily, most of us got in touch again, and we're really cool again. You know, but yeah, it just fell apart. You know, there's just drama going on, man. For my part as well, you know, I'm guilty of that. I just hope to be a better person, you know, moving forward. But yeah, man, it just fell apart.
So you kept the name though.
Okay, so the name was dead, you know, for like a long time. Centillion was a dead project.
Shit.
You know, we all went our separate ways. For like 7 years, man. Yeah,
that's a long time.
This thing ended in 2017, but Angel and I stayed together. Yeah, Angel he moved to bass, and I was always on lead guitar. Him and I stayed together. We had no intentions of stopping playing music, so right away we recruited new people. We made a new band called the Street Couch. So before Street Couch was my podcast, it was a band.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, and then it was like. It was fun. It was like
I haven't even heard your show. Do you do music that you guys create as like an intro or?
Not yet. Not yet. Right now I'm focusing more on the conversations, but I later on for sure I'll create a intro theme song,
jingle and shit.
Oh, for sure that's in the works for sure, man.
Oh yeah, man.
But for now I'm just focusing on the conversations, you know.
I got you.
But we called it Street Couch. It was one of the most fun bands I've been in. Do you know the band Lucid Illusions?
I think so. That sounds familiar.
Donovan, the drummer. Yeah, they're a local Houston band. Donovan, the drummer, he was a guitarist of that band, Street Couch. And yeah, it was a really fun band, dude. It was like the first band that I joined the scene with. We played real shows with other local bands.
So you would do like not an open mic kind of show?
Not open mics, no, like real shows, you know.
Oh, like planned out. Like
like we got like on sets, on flyers and shit. It was cool. It's a really fun experience. But eventually, like we just started splitting. It was like Captain America Civil War, you know, like some like
shit, dude.
But like genres, you know, like like we like emo and shoegaze, and like me and Donovan were like, oh no, we like punk and like alternative, and it was just like splitting, and like it was really hard to write music together.
This is off topic, but the more I think about it, I think Civil War might be like the best like MCU movie, bro.
Dude,
it's like
I was just watching it 2 days ago.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like Endgame is like for sure top tier, and Infinity War, but like
because Civil War
is up there.
Yeah. Man. It's cool. It's a really good since like the beginning of the movie,
man,
all the way to the end.
It's fucking solid as fuck.
Oh yeah,
dude.
It's funny because like whenever Gabe and I were working on our project, you know, we're just mixing stuff. I put Civil War on my laptop and just muted it just to have
that as a visual.
That's yeah. Because I heard people do that. Like they whenever they're mixing or recording music, they'll have like a visual, like, you know, like a movie but muted, and they'll just have that for creativity and
supposedly
shit.
Pink Floyd did that with
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Fucking what's it called, bro?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon, but like with the movie. I'm trying to think of the movie.
Oh, okay.
What is it like? She's like clicking her heels and shit.
I don't know. But they're very visual artists.
It's not Alice in Wonderland. It's like the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
He did it with that. So like if you play, it's like the same.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
it's crazy.
I've heard that a lot. So I tried it myself, you know. But also I'll see like how often I do that. But so far I like it. But yeah, man. What happened? Oh yeah, Street Couch. We just kind of split it off. They started a new project, you know, Angel, Jordan, Bridges, Jacob McGuire, called Catcher. The Catcher was really good. It was like, they were really inspired by Citizen, Title Fight, Basement, those bands like emo. They were really good. But then Donovan and we just kind of like left, he made Lucid Illusions. I quit music for like a long time, dude. Like the same time I quit social media.
So you were just out of it. What were you doing the whole time?
I was with my girlfriend at that time. We're focusing on getting our apartments, and then COVID started.
Fuck.
And then I was just focusing on making money. Like I was working at a warehouse also, like fixing computers.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. But yeah, I wasn't happy, dude. You know, I was just like, it was very mundane. You know, I wasn't doing any of my passions. Like the most fun part of my day was watching TV or playing video games.
Like getting your mind off of shit.
Yeah, and like over time I just got more depressed. Like I was in school at the time also, at UH, and it was just too much, man. I was done with money. I used credit cards, you know, when I needed money until I maxed them out, you know, and yeah, dude, all these things just started like accumulating to the point where I just had to like just kind of just leave, you know what I mean? Like
shit.
Yeah, like but it's all good, man. Like things happen, you know, like the sacred timeline, like I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's part of it, man. You know, we gotta go through shit like that. Well, at least me, because it's lessons. You know, like that's how my dad puts it for me. You know, it's like everything that happens, it's lessons. You know, life is equals lessons. You know,
I see. I've been seeing shit that's happened to me and other things is like exchanges. Like to the like how do I explain this? So like me and my brother were talking about like what if like one day I get swatted, like if I'm playing games or some shit, or if I'm streaming and like randomly I get swatted or some shit, and I'll be like, he's like, see, you wouldn't want that, this and that, because he has a voice acting channel, but like,
oh, that's cool.
He keeps it like very private. I don't even know his username or anything. I couldn't even tell you anything about it. But he's like, that's why I do it, because I'm trying to protect you, Caesar. I'm trying to protect all this shit. I'm like, calm down, like it's not that serious. And he's like, what if you got swatted? I'm like, I'll deal with it. Like I'll just be like, oh shit, like obviously I'm not doing anything illegal, you know, this happens, I stream and this happens, you feel me? Like I would explain to the cops like that. And he's like, well, he might kill you, this and that. I don't think that's gonna happen. And I'm like, I was like, so what do you, he wouldn't be annoyed? I'm like, I'd be annoyed, but like if I'm like making a living off of what I'm doing, to me, I see it as an exchange. Like, okay, I have to deal with some bullshit.
Oh, so like no sacrifice, no victory, kind of like
kind of like that.
Okay.
There's like it's just an exchange, bro. Like,
so like, look, no matter what you choose, there's gonna be some kind of like resistance or like
almost, yeah. Like there's gonna be like shit that I've experienced. Like I said, it's an exchange of like where I'm at now.
Oh,
like
I see.
Certain things, you know.
So I get to pay for it somehow, you know. Okay.
Like I have to be exactly. That's how kind of how I see it. Like in some form, I will.
No, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, my mindset is similar to that. Like what I just said, no sacrifice, no victory. Like that's from Transformers.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
The first Transformers. For some reason, that line stayed in my head like to this
that's
fucking day.
Line, bro. That's a hard line.
No sacrifice, no victory, Sam. Now put the cube in my chest.
He's fucking holding it up. LaBeef. Bro, when he left those movies, I stopped watching, bro. I was like,
yeah, they kind of felt downhill from there.
It just didn't feel the same.
Mark Wahlberg, he's cool, but not for Transformers.
Nah, exactly.
Actually, I don't know. He's a racist, or he used to be.
He beat the fuck out of like some Asian dude.
He really did.
Yeah.
It's true.
He really should have been in jail. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
Like,
But
somehow
instead,
that just escaped him. I don't know what happened there, but
I don't know, man. I don't want to get too much into it. Like
but I really like those movies. You know what's funny? And as a kid, I never liked the Transformers. It's not that I didn't like them. I never knew anything about the Transformers.
Like as the movies were coming out,
until like in school they had played like the one with Shia LaBeouf, and I was like, damn, this movie's fucking badass.
It was really cool, man. I had the toys and everything.
Dude, I started getting the toys. I would like try to speed like run like transforming them, bro. Because I was like, I had Optimus, I had Bumblebee, I had a lot of them, bro.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, because I used to collect them. I had Optimus also.
Sure, yeah.
Optimus was the hardest for some reason.
Big as fuck. He's
so many moving parts.
Like, yeah. He was dope. But yeah, I don't know. After a while, like I said, Mark Wahlberg, I was like, honestly, after Megan Fox left, I was kind of like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is it a different girl? Like,
it's a whole different story. Like they're changing the story as like actors are leaving and shit.
Like even as a kid, I thought in my head, like, man, they wouldn't have broken up. I was like, you go through some shit like that with like this girl,
and y'all went through like all these like life and death situations
how
together.
Do you break up with that? How does that even happen, like, bro?
She saved his life and he saved her life.
Yeah,
and shit.
like dude, I would never, bro. I'd be like, bro, you had my back. You saved my life.
And this Megan Fox.
I know exactly. Like also, it's like a really hot girl. Like what?
And she likes me. What the fuck?
What's going on? That's what I'm saying. It just wasn't believable. I was like,
yeah.
And then I heard the recent one was really good. The Beast.
I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested. In
I heard it was
checking
actually
out,
really good, but I just haven't seen it. They also got really long, bro. After a while, like
Really?
3.
I feel. Oh shit!
Like not Dark Side of the Moon, right?
Last
Is that what-
night, I don't know.
I forgot what it's called.
I think that one was pretty
they're
long.
fucking long, bro. There's some of them are like almost 3 hours, and I'm like 3 hours for fucking robots. It's too much, bro. I haven't even watched Lord of the Rings, bro.
I just watched them like recently. Like,
What do you think? Should I do it?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's extended versions.
What?
I will watch those honestly because I love the movies.
Oh, shit.
They're really interesting to me. I'm down to watch the extended ones.
I like Harry
eventually.
Potter.
Harry Potter is really cool.
I
too.
really like Harry Potter, and it's funny because when my ex showed me Twilight, and I was like, "This is all right. This isn't like I wouldn't go towards this."
Yeah, got every
But
way to put it
I
on.
remember being as a kid being like, "Dude, this movie's fucking." I never even seen one like these movies. They're fucking shit. But then watching it, I was like, "Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like decent."
Never
And the
had
music's
it.
really good. I like the music in the fucking movie, but other than that, I'm like, all right. It is what it is. But then she showed me Harry Potter, and I'm like, Harry Potter's like fucking awesome.
Harry Potter's
I love it.
really good.
I really like Harry Potter.
I like the later movies.
Not for sure. After like Goblet of Fire, that shit gets fucking.
I feel like 3 is one of the best ones. Also, Prisoner of Azkaban.
That one's good too
That was
with
really good.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
that shit's really
He's a really
good.
good actor.
He's a really good actor. But yeah, like I'd never seen Lord of the Rings. I just know they're long than a motherfucker.
You should watch The Hobbit first.
For real.
Yeah, The Hobbit. He's so disappointed.
I know it's like 3 hours, bro. I know those are long as fuck, bro. And
No,
those are like extended too.
They're
Like,
fun. Like The Hobbit is more fun than Lord of the
Okay.
Rings. It's more like catered towards like Gen Z. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like more fun action sequences.
Then
Like,
you get to see old boy, right? You get to see like my precious.
Ah,
But when he's like a
Gollum.
regular guy.
no. Actually, you see him as a regular guy in the later movies and flashbacks.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
In The Hobbit, like he's already Gollum.
He's already.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
crazy. He used to creep me the fuck out, dude. As a kid, he used to scare the
His
shit
fucking
out of me.
voice.
I'll beat the fuck out of it. You know who also scared me? The little elf. I don't even know what he was. Dobby.
Dobby. I knew you were gonna say that. You know what's scary as
He
fuck?
scared the fuck out of me, dude.
You know what's so scary? Like I'm getting chills thinking about it. But like there's a video out there of like some creature caught on camera that looks just like Dobby.
What?
It's on YouTube.
See, that
Like
kind of
it's caught like on a security camera and it looks just like Dobby. He's like walking around.
What do you think about that though? With those kind of videos, you believe them?
I don't know, man. Or, like kind of. I'm like half and half. You know, because like
Paranormal shit.
half of me does believe it because I've seen paranormal stuff. You know, that I can't explain. Like me and other people saw it and I can't explain it. So I'm pretty sure there's paranormal stuff out there to some degree. You know.
I always think about like possessions and shit, or like demonic or exorcisms. Like, what are those? Are
I don't
those just
know.
like schizophrenia? That's what it is?
I don't know,
like,
man. I've never
like
seen anything like
the
that.
shit they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
It's like other like Latin and like shit.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just basing that off movies that I've seen. So, I don't, so I don't know.
I've seen like exorcism, supposedly real videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, are they playing it up? Or are they just like freaking out? What's going on?
I
Like,
don't know, man. I don't know what's
Like, what
to
is that?
think
Is that
about
actual like fucking demons and shit in you, or is it just like, are you just like really like, is your schizophrenia like flaring up right now, bro?
Or what if like it's like aliens are, like trying to like
fuck.
put their mind in someone, but it's not working out. Like some
their
connection. is
brains get
wrong.
all scrambled and shit.
Yeah, like they did it wrong or too much power or something. I don't know. Like oh shit, like the water just too high in my device or
Fuck, maybe, dude. I don't know. What about that? Aliens? What do you think?
for sure. Yeah, I feel like for sure.
Some form.
some
right?
form of aliens to to some degree. I'm pretty sure they've been here to Earth, or they're probably here right now. You know, I'm probably an alien. You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. What about like a Bigfoot then?
Probably. Like I hate
Just
like
a
saying
big
it,
fucking
but
animal?
there has to be something like that
You know,
out there.
my friend Eric Dante, he has I forgot what the fuck it's called, bro, but he has like a phobia of things being too big. So like if it's like a rubber ducky but like the size of a house, it'd freak him out. He does not like that.
What the fuck?
He hates it. And I remember we used to work together, so like, and he used to stay at the apartment, so I'd be like, "Are you ready for work?" And we just carpool. And there's these flags like on the way. You probably seen them. They're like by this dealership.
Okay.
They're fucking
Probably.
giant, bro. It's gigantic
That
flags.
freak them out.
And he'd look at it and be like, "Yo, C's, what the fuck is this?" Like when I rolled on the window, like going back home, he'd look at them up close and be like, "Dude, they're fucking so big." I was like, "What?" What would you do if they like fell on the highway? He's like, "Bro, they'd cover like at least like 7 cars." I was like, "Shit." I was like, "Dude, goddamn!" Like,
It's so funny to think about because like I don't think about this stuff, but like he's like over here like worrying about it.
yeah. We were in the mall one time, or I think last week, and we were walking through like there was this clock that was big, or like this big ass like window like kind of thing, like a window pane kind of thing.
Okay.
And it was just on. It was like huge. It was the whole roof of the fucking building was like a window. And he's like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
It's hilarious, man. Do you have any like irrational fears?
I don't like rats, bro.
Oh, you did mention that. Yeah.
Rats. I don't really fuck with that shit at all. I even like a hamster. If you had a hamster on you, bro, I'd be like, we gotta go.
Get the fuck out of here.
I just don't like them. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm just not into them like that. Like if I had to do like a fear factor of like me being in a tub full of rats or some shit, I couldn't do it.
That's where you give up.
I couldn't do it. That or I guess karaoke would be the only other one.
It's not that bad. Yeah.
But those are the only two things that legit that like made me be like a little uneasy. I'm like, what the fuck? Everything else I could deal with.
I can just imagine your nightmares. You're singing karaoke in front of like an audience of rats.
You
become all sweaty.
I'd vomit, bro. Like if I saw like a rat at work, bro, I'm chopping. I'm going home. Like I'm clocking out and going home, bro. Like I don't fuck around with the rats, bro.
Dude, my mom hates like almost everything, like bugs, like especially snakes. Like that's like her biggest fear.
God. Yeah, that's
and
scary,
like
dude.
I'm like when I was younger, I used to have like a prankster of mine. You know, I saw like one of my
pranker.
Yeah, I remember like one time like downstairs I found like a dead grasshopper. It was so random.
Oh my god.
Like, and my mom asked me, hey, can you give me a water bottle? I was like, okay, I'll get you a water bottle. So I got a water bottle. I got some tape. And I taped the grasshopper to the water bottle.
God damn.
I went upstairs, you know, like, oh, here you go, Mom. Like, oh, thank you. And I just walked away. And like as I'm like walking out the door, she screams, ah! Like throws a water bottle like at me, like, ah, shit.
Oh my god. What about you? Do you have any fears?
I do, but like I don't know if they're irrational because I feel like my huge like biggest fear is like heights.
Oh,
you know,
so
like,
damn. How is it right now when we're outside on the balcony?
Oh no, that's not bad.
Not too bad?
No, like if it's moving, you know, like if it's like a amusement ride, like,
roller coaster.
I've never been on a roller coaster and I don't want to.
Neither.
I don't want to, man. Like
I've been
sweaty.
on like it was one, I don't know where the fuck it was though. It was like a ship and it would sway left and right.
I've been on that.
It'd go really high.
I've been on those.
How was that? Would that freak you out a little bit?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking. Dude, I remember I was next to my teacher and I was like in 4th grade. I was like, whoa, I would feel you feel your feet like go down. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. And I was like, I'm gonna die next to this fucking teacher lady. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't even know you.
This
like
is not
that.
how I want to die.
That's just terrible, bro.
Yeah,
what else though? Would it just be heights?
Heights. Girls. I'm just kidding.
Isn't that everyone's fear, bro?
I guess just like a rejection, I guess. But it's like I'm pretty sure everyone's afraid of rejection, you know.
Nah,
so
yeah.
I don't know if I have any irrational fears.
The right one, I think, is irrational for me.
It's pretty
bro.
irrational.
I'd legit freak out, bro.
Cause like I won't freak out, but like it's not like a fear or phobia. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I have to deal with the shit.
Especially like, if it's in your home or something.
Dude, fuck that. I remember one time I heard a rat get caught on a trap.
Oh, you did mention that, yeah.
Like blue trap. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We've moved out of places, bro. Because one time our neighbor had rats.
Dude.
So like one of a mouse like snuck into our house, our apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, we moved out like within I shit you not, like within 2 days. We were out of there, bro. We packed everything up, broke the lease, got the fuck out of there. Damn. Well, we broke the lease, but they couldn't do anything because it had fucking rats and like it's a dirty like area.
So like y'all had reason to.
Yeah, I guess. They never affected no credit or no shit like that. So we were good.
That's good, man.
On that end, but that was so fucked up. I was gonna say we start wrapping it up, man. Would you want to plug anything before you head out?
For sure, man.
Where people could reach you?
Yeah, for sure. I have my podcast, the Street Couch Podcast. It's available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, iHeartRadio. I think that's it. There might be some more, but those are like the main ones, especially Spotify. If I could listen to it on Spotify, that'll help me out a lot. Especially the later episodes. I'm trying to get my numbers up on those, so I would appreciate that. Spotify, Street Couch Podcast. Check out my Instagram. I have my business one, Street Couch Entertainment. That's where I post everything related to my brand, podcast. Every time I go to shows, I try and get like the bands that I'm watching, you know, like on my stories and stuff like that. I'm trying to build like a network of sorts, you know, of like a bunch of bands and artists, not just those people, but just anyone that's like wanting to like just do stuff. You know what I mean? Just anything. If you're like a cosplayer, or if you're a weightlifter, or a truck driver, you know, anyone that has something to say, you know.
Yeah, no, for
sure.
Yeah,
my mic is open for you. If you want to be on the podcast, hit me up. I also have pages for that anywhere, actually, on X, TikTok, Facebook.
Yeah, you call it eggs, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty advanced, you know. Like, I'm like a futurist, you know. So
hopefully I could be on, man. Relatively soon. We can see what's up and see how my schedule is. But I think I should.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, you're invited, man. Just let me know. You know,
I'd like to be on. That'd be fun.
But yeah, I'm mostly trying to get my numbers up on Spotify, so check that out. Check the YouTube out also. This season of the podcast is the first season on video, and I'm constantly innovating the way I'm doing the podcast. So make sure to check that out. Also, my music page on Instagram is Centillion, SENTILION_HTX. That's on Instagram. We don't have anything else, just the Instagram now. We're working on some music, but we just want to start creating some hype now. So we have the Instagram for that. Once it comes out on Spotify and stuff like that, it'll be by Centillion. Right now, it's just me and my friend Gabriel Sanchez. His stage name is shout out to Gabe. His Instagram and stage name is Gray Blue. I'm not sure what his exact Instagram name, but it's Gray Blue. Actually, let me look it up really quick so I can go ahead and plug his stuff, because he's been helping me out a lot. Not just with the music, but with the podcast as well. All right, it's over here. His Instagram is Gray, GRAY_blue 41. So that's my music partner, my writing partner. Just me and him for now. We're not worried about finding other people. We're just gonna do what we can ourselves. Everything else will follow, you know. So yeah, we're doing music, but also we're trying to do like little not skits, but like we're just trying to have like some kind of content out there. So like if you check out the Instagram, we have some of that stuff on there already. Cool. We went to a skate park recently. Like we don't skate ourselves, but we know someone who does. Shout out to Angel Cortez. Let me plug his.
Shout out, man.
He's been helping me out a lot also with what I'm doing. So shout out to Angel. Where's he? Okay, right here. His Instagram name is VNGEL. So it's like Angel, but with a V. Ramirez 1, all one word. VNGEL Ramirez 1. But yeah, Angel, yeah, he's a skater. He does inline rollerblading, something like that. So
it's hard, bro. I ain't lying.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Doing that shit.
But he's really good at it. So I got a bunch of shots of him. I made that into like a little teaser of me and Gabe's music. We put like our music on it and just like him skating and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Those are like old Thrasher like videos and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to recreate like 90s videos, like skate videos, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, with like shitty quality, because like my camera does have shitty quality already. So.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, just those are my main two things. If you want to follow my personal, it's Danny Tabs, DANNY Tabs, 59 on Instagram. I have other socials, but I'm mainly on there. On X, again, X. I'm the replacement, you know, just straightforward, the replacement, one word. I have my TikTok, it's also a replacement, I believe. Maybe, I think it is a replacement. Let me just double check.
How are you on TikTok, man? You be fucking around with TikTok?
Yeah. I used to do it like a lot, like almost every day, but it's very overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I try to. Damn, I don't have TikTok on my phone right now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a replacement.
I could link it up.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you the link and everything. But yeah, I tried a lot, and it was cool because like one of my videos like blew up. They got like 50,000 views or something like that.
Shit,
it was really cool seeing that, but like I can never recreate that again. So I'm not too worried about it. Just whenever I have like a video on my phone that I want to like just show off, I'll just post it every now and then. You know what I mean?
That's pretty cool.
Just to have some kind of like personal content out there, because I'm also trying to be like self-conscious about how I'm presenting myself on social media. You know what I mean? Like I want to have like filters on my pictures. I want to have like a certain like video style.
You kind of want to like it's to be like not synced up, but like
yeah. Synergetic. I want to have like a consistent image, you know, like with how I present myself online, pretty much.
Gotcha.
But yeah, those are my main things. Street Couch, Centillion. Yeah, a lot of big things coming with those things. With Street Couch Entertainment, I'm actually planning on putting shows together soon.
Oh, nice.
Since it's going to be a year old soon, I'm going to probably put a show together, you know, a 1 year anniversal show.
Oh, yeah. That'd be dope, bro.
Yeah,
I'll go and take photos.
Yeah, I did for sure, man. So once I have that set, I'll I'll post all the public details and shit, where it's going to be at, who's going to be on it. So make sure to follow my pages, stay updated. I think that's all I have, man.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, I appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, dude.
definitely gotta do it again.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
I like how like kind of similar we are. You know what I mean? We're trying to do the same
absolutely,
thing.
man. I feel like we kind of vibe pretty well. We barely know each other.
We just met today.
Just met you like today. That's funny.
Yeah, man.
But that's gonna do it for this week's episode of a Thinking Boy podcast. I've been your host, Cesar Perez, with
Danny Tabs,
Till
aka my real name.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that up, my bad.
That's all good. This is good for content, you know. It's funny. Hope you're all laughing right now.
Hopefully.
No, but yeah, my name is Irving Daniel Tabares, but my nickname is Danny Tabs. But yeah, man, thank you, Cesar, for having me on here, man.
Till next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.